Hi, it is the human operating system time again. So in the past few days, there is a hot topic which is many traditional Chinese martial arts friends and Wing Chun friends around the world contacted me. The hot topic comes because with my recent video on the checkbox of the platform and internal art, so forth, get people's attention into martial arts has to be able to handle high speed momentum or really aggressive momentum. So in other words, if one want to really be able to perform in the martial arts, then one need to be able to handle the high speed momentum or aggressive momentum, okay, which is the soul or the core of the martial arts, or the soul of the platform. Now, one thing really come into spotlight right now. Well, that is the body conditioning. Okay. So you need a high speed momentum. Okay. And now this get into the spotlight, and well, this is the momentum, but you need a body conditioning to support this high speed momentum. Okay. Now, with the body conditioning, two elements caught many friends' attention. The first thing is the 7 balls, meaning that if your joints of your body is not agile or very fluent in functioning, no way you can handle this high speed momentum. And another thing is breathing. If we cannot breathe, no way we can handle the high speed momentum. Okay. So this become a lot of discussions with friends and so forth who contacted me. Now, what it get down to at the end is the body conditioning, which is people is interested in. So you need to have the momentum. You need to have the body conditioning, which is supporting the momentum, and this element turned out to be the 7 balls, handling and the breathing. Okay. So I got many questions asking me, so what to do? You know, how do you develop it? Okay. So again, I try to explain to everybody that breathing is actually on top of the 7 balls, because you have your 6 core elements. 6 core element. This is the physical body. So this is the mind, and then this is the breathing layer, okay, the breathing core element. So this is your 7 balls here, and this is your breathing. Now, without being able to handle the 7 ball properly, breathing is impossible. Okay. Because if your body is not in the proper state, that you're in a tensing state. When you tense, your breathing is going to be tense also. Okay, and the breathing is tensing, that means your heart rate going high, and then you kind of lost control of the body. Okay, or really hard to manual this body, or you're going to because it's tense, you're going to use a lot of energy, okay, or become very inefficient. Okay, so first one need to develop the 7 bowls, okay, and then one need to develop the breathing. Okay, now so questions come to me again. Many people say, well, do you have anything right or any videos on this development? Well, if you go through my video for years, I'm talking about this thing, and I'm presenting, watch out on this thing. Okay, now on the writing in the beginning Wing Chun, if one violated this thing, this page, okay, in the beginning Wing Chun, violating it, it will be guaranteed one not be able to handle the 7 bowls and breathing. Okay, that is guaranteed. We know it. Okay, that's why in the beginning Wing Chun, and sometimes people don't like, they wrote me, they don't like the name beginning Wing Chun, or the book beginning Wing Chun, but this is beginning stuff, okay, and this is related directly to the YJKYM, okay. The Wing Chun core or the soul is the YJKYM. So one need to develop 7 bowls and the breathing in the YJKYM. Okay, that is more important than anything. Okay, well, so if we look at it, this is the 6 core element. This is the physical body, this is the mind, this is the breathing. Okay, so you want to be loose in the physical body, you want to be natural in the breathing, and this one you want to be quiet down, not using any type of attention, because we don't want to use intellect to what do you say that, to intentionally align the body as we like. We don't want to do that. We also don't want to intentionally interrupt our breathing. We need to know what it is, and according to the nature of the body and the breathing, we develop the body and the breathing. So the mind has to quiet down. Another word is shut up. Okay, so the way how to train the mind is shut the mind off. You often hear people say this in meditation: don't use your head, use your heart. That's what it is for training mind element. Okay, if you keeping use your mind, want to control this, and you turn into a control freak, meaning you are lagging of control. You want to control everything, but all this thing you cannot control. So that's one in meditation. Okay, if you want to talk about mind power, the real mind power is use your heart, not use your head. Because you use your head, you're going to lock yourself inside something. Say for example, somebody says something. Often it's not that them, it's us. Like sometimes we don't approve of other people. Okay, we just disapprove of other people, And when somebody says something, right away we jump. Okay? Or if we want approval from other people, when somebody just disagree with us, then we thought that, oh, you know, he's against us, he's attacking us. Well, so the mind element handling is just shut the heck out of it and just use your heart, not use your intellect to keep thinking, spiral inside thing. So okay, so that's how it is. And with this, you develop your YJKYM. That's why in the 1850s, Xiu Lim Tao quit the Xiu Lim Tao. He said that the first stanza said what? Call yourself back in the equal shoulder stand, meaning that on top of the equal shoulder stand, meaning that your proper align of your 7 bowls, shut your interact, use your heart. That's what it said. So call it back, okay? Don't think other thing. And then at the 5th stanza is talking about the sinking chi, meaning that the breathing, lower abs breathing. That's how it is, okay? So it is in the beginning Wing Chun book, because it's beginning stuff, right? Now for the intermediate stuff in the what do you call it, in the Wing Chun Matrix, chapter 4 and chapter 5, it go further on this development of the 6 core, the 7 bowls and the breathing with the processes. Now, if one read this and still do not understand, that means one need to get a teacher to coach one. Okay, information is there. Information is there. Information is in my video. Okay, but if you want somebody to coach you and so forth, then get somebody to train you, to coach you, somebody who know. Okay, and that's how reality is. Okay, now there is an issue of, say I want you to pay me, make it a crazy number, $1 million to train you with all this thing within 2 days, to get it within 2 days, okay? So say you are the richest guys in the Silicon Valley, and then, or you don't need to be the richest, okay, the top 100 richest, you can just give me the money, and then I just, because you like the thing so much, you want the thing so much. So I'm going to teach you. Now, how do you know that you learn it? How do you know that you learn it? How can you know that? How will you know that I'm not bluffing at you and trick you like many cult leaders say, oh yeah, you know, you enlightenment already. Well, you need to have some kind of objective way of looking at things. Okay, so how to do it? How to verify? Is it real? Is it worth the money? Well, in the previous the technology, the checkbox I show you, right? The heart rate profile. You don't need a lot of money. Okay, this is the Garmin more expensive one. You can get the Garmin $70, something like that. The Vivo Smart 3 in the Amazon, about $70. You can just put inside there, put under what do you call that? The running, and measure your heartbeat when you're training your YJKYM. You look at it. What is it? Okay. Or when you play your set, Xiu Lim Tao set, you look at it, you see what it is. You can see your heart rate profile that way. Okay, so you don't need to have expensive stuff. Okay, if you have the money to buy the Apple Watch and their software, that's fine. Practically any wearable today, you can do that. Okay, just look at your heart rate profile. Okay. And just make it simple, you know, don't even have to go through anything dynamic. Just go your YJKYM, okay? Because YJKYM is your basic. The more you train it, it has to help you to develop yourself more. So your YJKYM, the more you train it, you need to have your 7 balls develop and your breathing develop better and better. Continuous improve it. Okay. So I show you. Let me show you. Okay. If you have a heart rate profile and if you do things properly, if you do things properly, you can actually have many things handled. Okay. Let me show you this. The other day, I show you this. Okay, this chart in other video, right? Now, let me show you this. If you have your YJKYM trained properly, and then your what do you call it, your breathing trained properly, you can sit in the YJKYM and see your heart rate going down. Okay, you're going down right away, and then of course you can bring it up, and actually you can ram it down as you like after you finish your ceiling tau sets. Okay, because after you finish your ceiling tau sets, the last moment is you're back to the YJKYM and you bring it down. You can bring it up at first, playing with it, you know, and slowly, or this very sharp, and then you're going down. Now, that's how the handling is. Okay. So if one stand in YJKYM, the heart rate is keeping going high, not be able going down, you know the 7 balls and the breathing is out of control. When you get sweating and all this kind of stress and everything, people say sometimes, oh, this is dynamic tension and everything. You see your heart rate going skyrocket. Well, if you're keeping doing that, when you get into the martial arts situation like in the sparring, you get into that state of the high stress before you even start the sparring. Your heart rate profile shows your heart rate is accelerating, ascending to the to 120. How are you even supposed to fight? Okay. You don't have oxygen. Your heart try to pump really fast, okay, because you need oxygen. While the people who train in the 7 ball and the breathing, just sit down there and would stay with a heart rate of, say, 80, 90. And they can reduce it if they want when they need the rest or something. Okay. That is the reality. Okay, so that's why I you know, not only in the West, even in the Asia, I tell people about this. How good is you playing your sets and you train your basic training? Just look at your heart rate profile, and that tells us about your body handling, your breathing, your mind, and your sympathetic and parasympathetic nervous system. When you're keeping rising like that, you know you're going to get sympathetic dominant type of nervous system. Okay, you might lose your head because it's going up there, you know, become tunnel vision, tense up. Now, so when you get into those keeping accelerating and that is going to cause a lot of energy waste. It's not effective, efficient anymore. So you go back to the high speed momentum. How are we going to get high speed momentum when we are burning our energy without doing anything? And can the body move? Why, it's really doubtful of that. Okay. So on the dropping of the heart rate, on the dropping of the heart rate, okay, when the 7 bowls and the breathing is proper, how does it feel? How does it feel? It feel light, really light, meaning your upper body, if your upper body and the lower part of the body, it feel one piece, it feel light, and there is nothing which is heavy there. It is trouble when the body, certain part of the body feel heavy. It is trouble when the breathing has to be in certain way. When you're going down that way, you practically don't feel this body. Okay? That's why in the human operating system class, okay, in which is I described in this book too. When we get into the natural resonance state, so you release your physical body, your mind, your breathing, you release it to the natural resonance, and your whole body feel light, and some even will feel like you don't have that body there. That is how it is. Your heart rate going down. So it is not that, you need to train 1,000 years. No, you don't. I mean, look at the people who take the human operating system class with me. Okay? And so that is that's what it is. And now to do it in standing, well, that need training. Okay, so actually I already made this for you in the Wing Chun matrix. Okay. It is mapped in chapter 4. Yeah, all this 2B, 2C, 3B, 2C, 3B, this stuff, okay? And the content is in chapter 5, chapter 7. Now, it is true that there are many sifus who refer to me, take my Wing Chun technology class, okay, which is about 2 months every day. You have to do homework 2 hours and so forth to develop all this thing under coaching, okay? But for usual people, just go watch my videos, check it out in my videos about 7 bowls and breathing and natural resonance, and in this 2 book, and then the what do you call it, the basic Wing Chun book. Okay, it just wrote a lot of things there. Now, so I show you where it is. Okay, where you can get the informations. Okay, from the books, from the video for free. Okay, now. A reality I want to share with you today to conclude this is this. Unless one can get into handling the 7 bowls and the breathing, unless one's body can feel moving into direction like the body is so lightweight that it is not there. When you breathe, your breathing is all over your body, down to feet. You can feel that it's all over the body. Feel like that, okay? Not really your breathing is going down, but your entire body, you feel like, oh, you know, the whole body is moving when you breathe, okay? Unless one get there, forget about all this so-called 心气 to 丹田 or 站桩, standing pose. Forget about this. And forget about Qigong. Why? Because this is the most fundamental of those stuff. If this cannot be achieved, the rest you cannot continue on. This is reality, okay? And so if you want to heal your body with Qigong and everything, you need to get this thing too, okay? Get the breathing and the 7 bowls handling. That is a reality we need to know, okay? If we don't know this, we never experience it, we never go this far. That the body, so that the 7 bowl and the breathing is properly developed or trained. Then, you know, all this 心气 to 丹田, all this philosophy, Taoist, internal art, mind power, you know, what is that? That's just personal interpretation without substance. Okay? If a 7 bowl cannot be handling high-speed dynamic, your breathing cannot in high-speed dynamic support you. There's no way you can go to high-speed momentum or aggressive momentum handling. No way. Because this is human, this is science. On the other hand, if you want to have a healing and so forth, if we cannot put the body into rest, be laying down or in the YJKYM, the body cannot handle properly with the 7 bowls and the breathing, the mind cannot shut up. There's no Qigong for healing there. Just be honest. The Chinese have been writing on that for thousands of years, but you know, we never use our heart, we use our head. So for past so many decades, we keep ignoring things and we keep generate things without really just take whatever it is as it is. So, as a conclusion for today, don't trust me. Just get a wearable, okay? Like tracking your heart rate, like tracking your running, okay? I personally like the Garmin Vivo 3, and many people who train with me have that because you can track many things. It's inexpensive and you get you detailed stuff, high speed stuff. So just get there, okay? Let the objective standard reference be the standard reference. Don't trust me. Let's see what you have in your Silim Tao YJKYM training. Just stand there for 15 minutes and see what happens. Look at the profile. Okay? So this is for you today.